Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bunnysays. Just watching the sunset. Wow, it's really pretty in this game. Especially with this resource pack. Amazing. Alright, hello. It's, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Bunnysays, and welcome to another edition of Minecraft. Today I thought I would do something a little different. Now, I wanted to show you some of the things I did here. I fixed up this wall. I did slice down that slice there and finished slicing it off. I fixed up I put up some dirt here. Now I fixed up along this wall here. I just, clean this up here, this corner. Make sure there was a border. Made little steps going up here. And, oh, by the way, something interesting. Oh yeah, I fixed the borders up along here. The corners here, I fixed this up. I just did some general cornering here, some stuff here. This looks odd. What's that? Okay. I took care of some. Oh wow. This weird shadow. That big hole up there, on the wall there. It leads to a giant dungeon that goes into this mountain. I was sort of shocked when I saw it. I thought it was just a place where I had dug some coal or something, but I'll show you. It does lead around to the corner here, over to this wall here. And there's some monsters in there walking around. So it goes right to here. And it looks like it's just a tunnel through the mountain here, but no, there's see this little, oh wow. Okay, you could see there's a walkway that goes down really far down there, actually. Yeah. Well, I don't know how far. I didn't get down there yet, but I wonder if I should. See, he gets. Oop. You jerk. Alright. There we go. Yeah, look, it goes all the way down. Oh, God. Where's this guy? Okay. Well, alright. As you can see, there's dead monsters up here. Alright, get up there. And, of course. Oh, wow, wait a minute. This is the wrong side. Oh yeah, I was just at the hole. That's a hole. Oh wow, okay. There's 3 holes in all 3 different directions. Interesting. Ooh, this auto jumping is just too much. Start putting some torches up here. There we go. Yeah, see, I guess there's just a... Oh, God, wow. These monsters. Where is this coming out? Wow, okay. I didn't realize how intricate this dungeon was. Okay, apparently it goes all the way down. Alright, well, no, goes down to here. And what do we got going in here? Let's see, some lava. Let's just block that off for a moment. Just go like that. Yeah, leave it there just in case I ever need it. Okay, alright, it isn't as bad as I thought. But I'm guessing I can tap into something from here. If you look at the mini-map there. Okay, let me get out of here. I'm going to finish off the railroad, and you know, I don't know if I'll get to it today, but I thought instead of getting to the next housing, just real quick, I thought I would take a romp into the nether and check that out. Okay, I can't get up there. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to jump. I thought I would, yeah, take a quick jump in there and use some of the brick that I get from the nether in the next place. So I thought that would be fun. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. But, okay, you know what? Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I thought I would hit the nether and then 10, 11, 12, 13, and then we had some fun doing that for a bit, just to take a look at it. I won't do too much in there. I'll just grab some nether brick maybe, and then 16. You know what, I'll do it. Oh, you know what? I will do it here. Yeah, just grab the usual stuff. I thought it'd be fun to check it out. And, oh, I gotta do one more. Okay. Let me do this. Because I want to angle this down. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I thought I'd grab some nether brick, check it out, take a look. Just have some fun adventure in the nether world there. Grab some, maybe use it in the next house. Well, the game is really jumpy today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what? Okay. I'll put the last, I have one last piece of, okay. One last piece of rail there, I'll just put it there and then, oh, no, wait a minute. No, I can't do that actually. I'll stop it right there. Okay. I need a couple at the end there. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Put the power there and oh, I have 26 of them. What am I talking about? Okay, anyway. I'm gonna end the rail system. Oh, you know what? I should have turned it, made it end here. Next to the tree. I think I will do that. So let me try that right now actually. Should I move it back? Let me see here. Okay, no, that's alright. Yeah, okay. No, I'll do this. Okay, yeah, that's it. And I'll make this the power square. Okay. See the dirt, I have the cobblestone there. Okay. What I want to do here, okay, do that. Yep, that'll be it. Actually, I will, you know what, I will put the power here. Okay, there we go. And yeah, you know what, I'll do this. I'll put dirt here. Make it look nice. There you go. 13. Yeah, then I'll put a little chest right here next to the tree. Let me get rid of some of this stuff here. Okay, I'll take a quick run. Okay, wait. I don't have to run. I can use the cart. I was just thinking, oh yeah. That was sort of the whole point of having this here. Was okay, and I can check and see if it's working. Oh, hold on. That skeleton. Look, he's all messed. He's got all kinds of armor on him. Wow, look at him. It's some kind of oh, cool chainmail he had going on there. It's some kind of magic chainmail going on. Yeah, there is. Look, okay. I want to pick that up. Let's dump some stuff here. Oh, I get rid of this bow. I don't need another bow. Okay, let's get in here and make sure everything's going right. Alright, things are going good. No, I didn't expect it to go bad. What I want is I want to make sure it goes straight here. Nope, it does not. Okay, that was the problem. What I need is oh well, okay. Oh, I forgot to put the picture. Yeah. Okay. I would have went straight, but I don't know, I can't do that. Okay, I'll figure it out in a second. Let me get rid of some stuff and then I'll figure it out. Apparently, I think I need to switch on the other side there. I'll need to move the crafting table. Okay, there we go. Right over here. Okay, yeah. Oh wait. Okay, yeah. Okay. By the way, it's a cold, drizzly day out today. Let's see what I have here. Okay. Let's get rid of this junk first. Do I have any extra? Nope. Some of that the redstone, that's all in the other place. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to think of where I'm going to put this cobblestone. Okay, I'll put it here, I guess. Oh, here it is, yep, okay. And get rid of some of this Stone. I'm sorry about this. I should have did this offline, I guess. I have plenty of it there. Okay. That's probably why I didn't know what to do with this stuff. Okay, you know, I'll put a couple there. Or else I'll put outside. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Well, you know, we'll keep 2 stacks just in case. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? Since I have 17 powered rails, I might as well make... Let me make, 7 more torches. So I have 17 torches. There we go. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Okay, that's it. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I want to go to another world. You could get to see that. That's always sort of cool. Crazy monsters and all this. Yep, okay. And what was it? He's sticking out. Oh wow, did I? There was a, okay. This is cobblestone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, now let me make sure this lever. Okay, here we go. Okay, the lever does nothing. Now what I need is a lever on the other side, I guess. Piece of cobblestone here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Or okay, let me. You know what? Let me figure this out here. Let me see. I guess in there. Okay, no, guess not. Wondering if I put the thing here, the lever here. No, it doesn't. What about here? No. I don't think it'll work. I don't think you get half on both sides. Okay, what do I do about this? Yeah, because this stone here affects this square next to it. And I wonder if maybe I have a goes on and off, like it'll automatically switch back. If I use a redstone torch, I believe it might do that. I guess. Let me say here. Okay, we might do it. Should it be the square right beneath it? I think it is. Hold on. Yeah, let me see something here. I think it might need to be a square right beneath it. Okay. So, okay. I guess not. And it's not turning it anymore. Okay. here? Nope. It's not even doing it anymore. Oh, okay, the redstone. See if you notice the redstone automatically. Switch, hold on. Okay. I think I might be able to do it if I use like an activator rail or something, but... Okay, there it goes. Wait a minute. Okay, I just did it, but 1 minute, watch. If I break the redstone, see, it goes back to normal. I'll have to look it up and figure it out later, I guess. Because honestly, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. Unless I could... Hold on. Okay, I guess I could make it an elaborate... I could have a... Oh, you know what? I could have it turn here earlier. No, that's stupid. I could have it go around, I guess, then go around and go back. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'll do that. Let me see something here. I'll do this. Yeah, because on the way back... Okay. Yeah, well, let me check it out. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, yeah, it does. It goes the right way. There we go. Okay, there it went the right way. But yet on this way, it'll just go forward and... Oh, you know what? I'll lead. There we go. Now, will that work? This is what I'm wondering. Okay. Okay, yeah, it does. Alright, great. Alright, that's it. That's all I had to do. That's all I counted. Maybe I'll clean it up, make it look a little nicer. I won't put a big thing right there. I'll do it a little earlier. Yeah, that's it. I'll do it here. It'll be right after here is what I'll do. Yeah, I'll go like this. Oh no, wait a minute. I have to... No, okay. Wait, hold on. If I do that there, I'll have to come... I'll have to put the lever like up here. Then you'll switch over that way and then come back. Okay, yep. Alright. What I'll do is I'll make a... Okay. Like this. That's why I won't have to have this big mess here. Yeah, that'll just go that way. Okay. This will always go this way. $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. Okay, what I'll do is I don't know if this will look too messy, but it shouldn't. Okay, that's how many. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now what I want is a lever right here that'll switch me over. Yeah, wait a minute, is that the same problem? Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, no, wait a minute. Let's even mark. Hold on. Hold on. Not even do anything. No, it won't. Okay. How do I get it so that I switch over? You know what? The way I had it, I think it was alright. Yeah. Oh well, sorry about that. I messed up here. Because that way, otherwise I'll have to do an elaborate thing there for that. Okay. Lesson learned. Keep it simple. I was just trying to make it aesthetically pleasing. Now, I have no idea what square that was that had the had the must have been this one. Here it is. Okay. Alright, let's go back to this. Wrong square. Okay. Oh, there's no. What am I doing? There's no real. Okay. There we go. Since I know this is the spot. Okay, there. Oh. There you go, yes. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Whatever. Close enough. Wait. Okay. Actually, I move it over one. Oh, really? I already left it there. Okay. That's where I was before, I guess. I forgot to take out the redstone from before. Okay. There we go. Now, oh yeah, what did I do? I had the, oh no, I had that there. Like that. Now, I don't, wait, what happened there? Okay, should go, okay. Oh, no, okay, wait a minute. What did I do here again? It was. Crap, what did I? Well, this way, then I wanted it to automatically turn. And I put that there. Okay, there it was. Isn't that it? No. Where are you going? Come here. There we go. Okay, alright. Alright, there it goes. Just want to make sure. Make sure while I'm in it, that'll do it. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's go back for a second and okay, there we go. Yeah, let's try that again. Let's get rid of some stuff here. There you go. A nice, let's put a lever there. Oh, I got plenty of powered rails right there. Okay. Okay, yep, I'm going to use the painting in a second. Let's just make sure. Damn it. I knew that was going to happen. When you're going real fast, it's really hard to hit those levers. You could use a bow, but it's pretty difficult. Let's see if I can do it with a bow. I think you could do it with a bow, I'm pretty sure. Well, the promise is a fire bow. Okay. Alright, I thought you could. Nope, apparently not. For God's sake, let me see something. Oh, I have to right click. Okay, I forgot about that. Alright, let's try it again. See if I can hit it on the way by. I bet I can't. It's really hard. I don't even know why I bothered. Yep. Wow, maybe I'll make two rails. Two actually different rails. One going here and then one running alongside it. That's just another rail to go back and forth. I think I might. It's so damn hard to hit that rail, this thing. Let's see if it works, just to make sure. Anyway, no, slow down. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be like that. So I want to make sure it works. There we go. Does work. Okay, you know what? I'll leave it there for now. I'll figure out the railroad problem later. Either I'm going to make an entire another rail, or and we're back where we started. Sunset. Okay, let's go down and what I'll do is I take a sleep while I'm down there. There we go. I'm going to put my painting up. I brought this with me to put a painting up. Just so it'll look nice. Okay, I didn't want that big. Okay, it's going to keep doing that. There. Oh, the torch is there. Okay, what about here? Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks great. I didn't even know that painting existed. Okay. Maybe I should put that here. No, I'll leave it there. Okay. Again, the boats are all nice. They look good. There's a squid fishing one. But otherwise, let me... put that out for a minute and get that and move the, you know what, I'll put one thing next to the tree. There. I'll put one chest up next to the tree where it'll actually, you know, work as a blocker. It'll stop the cart, and I can put carts in here. Well, I don't have any carts right now. I'll put stone there though. I'll put a couple stones in there just in case I ever need them. There we go. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And you know what? I'll leave that cart there for right now. Let's take a run back. I fixed up all the areas here. I fixed this all up nice, and I cornered everything off. I actually fixed up a lot of, actually over here, I remember fixing up so it would come out even. I made this, you know, cornered all this stuff off, made it look even. Oh, and I fixed up something here as well. In here, this used to be a big pool. I fixed this pool up. It used to go way back. So I did a lot of work there actually. And there were a couple of holes here. I didn't finish this one. I thought I'd leave it there. And there are a couple of blemishes, spots and stuff that I threw some stone on top of. And for example, if you noticed, I did this red mark used to go all the way over to the side here, and used to be weirder. I just cornered it off and made it look nice. I didn't want to get rid of the whole thing. I thought it offset the. I don't want to have too much of the exact same stone going in. That's why I left a lot of these cobblestones here and stuff. I capped this end off here. I just don't want the landscape to be just one monotonous color, you know. And I don't, you know, I'm thinking I might slice off one thing along here. Yeah, I might. And because I'll have, if I cut it off here, then I'll cut off one here, then cut off one here, cut off one here, and cut off one here, and I'll still have, the steps will be perfect. And you know what, I think I will do that. I need a shovel though. Let me turn on my thingamig, a shovel. I'll need two actually. So there we go. Okay, so more playing around with the landscape here for a bit. That's alright. Like I said, I'm going to go to the nether in the next episode, so be better off if I'm just messing around. Anyway, I hope things are good with you. There we go. One of the things I was doing was listening to a podcast called Lore, L-O-R-E. It's just talking about different, I'll go into it a little bit more later, but we're just talking about different myths and lore from different times, you know. And I like the way the guy presents it. He ties in, he'll take something sort of obscure, and he does it very well. He does it very, it seems like, you know, it's not just some regular podcast. It seems to be the guy very much seems to have written it out ahead of time, so it's a nice presentation. And he'll take an obscure fact, then tie it into something modern, you know. So you're listening to the obscure fact, and you're like, oh, okay. Then after a while, you're like, oh, that's where that came from. Like, say a legend of like vampire legend or something, you're like, oh, okay. There we go. So I want to do that. And I'll just get rid of this stone. Like, as a matter of fact, okay, well, I'll talk about it next time. We're getting a little bit late here, but no, we're not. Okay. He's talking about a legend, a vampire legend. He's talking he's talking about vampires. He starts talking about vampires. He just gives you a couple of just generic facts in the beginning. But he starts talking about these people who, and I think, yeah, it was 1892, who had one of their relatives was dying of tuberculosis, and this guy, and he's supposed to be I guess he was supposed to be like a pillar of the community, and he's supposed to be a good guy and all this, and they I guess, or something or other, he was like I guess he was sort of rich or something, maybe, or he had some kind of pull in the community anyway, and so I guess his relatives are some people from no, it was his relatives, I think, who decided that let me put some of the stone here, actually. They didn't know. Remember, it was 1890 something. They didn't know when he was. They didn't know what tuberculosis was, and they didn't know how to cure it and that type of thing. So they turned around and they some shaman guy or some kind of guy from the old world had come over and said he was his life was being drained from him, which would be about accurate, right? It was tuberculosis called consumption. If you always wonder what consumption was, that's what it is. And tuberculosis sort of, it sort of makes you sort of waste away. So people, that's why people would call it consumption. It'd be like you're being consumed, right? And from the inside, there's a wasting disease. They call it the wasting disease or something. And so they turned around and they dug up his, I think the body, now I believe his daughter and his wife had died of it just beforehand. So, they were pretty scared, and, and they assumed it was one of them coming back to life and feeding on him. Basically like a vampire. And so they dug out the people, the daughter and the mother, and we're looking at them to check them to see if they had any signs of not having died, like coming back to life and all this, So they were checking the bodies and stuff. Now, one of the, I believe it was a daughter, had just recently died. So they, and she died in the wintertime. Now they had placed her in a place that was cold, so her body basically preserved, It'd be like a meat locker. It'd be cold and kept her preserved for a bit before they buried her. So, and it was still cold at the time, so of course her body would be preserved a little bit, right? Of course it would be still okay, So, they dug her up, and obviously they took one look at her and said her body was too preserved. And they assumed that she was a vampire, right? Or assumed that she was coming back and haunting this guy. Now, so what they did was they turned around and they cut out her heart and I believe her liver, and they according to tradition, you would burn their. I think I will slice off this bottom wall here too. They will burn her heart and liver on a fire. And then they'll turn around and what they did was they turned around and made they took the ashes and they made a tonic out of it and fed it to the guy who was sick. Now, surprise, surprise, nothing happened. Didn't do a damn thing. He still died like a month later or something, a couple months later. And so, but it was, the point of it was that, oh, I needed that stone. Okay. The point was that it was sort of, it became a news story in a paper. I think it was in a New York paper. And the point was that a traveling troupe of theater people, right, from London, and maybe you get where this is going, if you're a fan of any kind of horror flicks or anything like that, or a fan of horror at all. I believe it was the manager. I believe he was the manager. I don't think he was one of the actors or anything. But apparently he had seen the story and thought enough of it that he kept a news clip of it, cut out a clip of it and put it into his diary, I guess his commonplace book or something, and kept it as an idea for a story. And of course, turns out the guy, and when he went back to London, he wrote a book about it. And the guy was, of course, Bram Stoker, who wrote Dracula. So I thought I was like, wow, that was a really interesting way of telling that lore, that story. He ties it into a really interesting, this is, now you have sort of modern vampire stories and stuff like that. Or at least the vampires that we think of. There it is, okay. So I thought, oh wow, that's pretty good. Now the podcast is it's about 25 minutes long. Something like that, 20 minutes long. So they're short, and it keeps to the story. And he doesn't go, so he's not going really deeply into what's going on. But I thought, oh wow, okay, that's pretty good. I thought that was pretty good. And so he does stuff like that. Now he goes into all kinds of things. Different myths and lore, different legends. That's what it's called, lore. Lore. And I guess it's been going on for a little while. I guess the only problem I have with it is, I can't call it a problem really, I guess, but the last 5 minutes of the podcast is, him advertising. Well, he's not advertising, but I guess these people are, different companies are paying him for advertising for the podcast, So he'll sit there, at least he keeps it at the very end. Sort of like commercials, basically, at the end. I just wish the podcast, the problem I have is I wish the podcast was a little bit longer. It's only about, it'll be about 20-25 minutes in the last 5 minutes of it. And actually, it won't be about 20 minutes. And, then there's 5 minutes at the end of his sponsors. Not commercials. Well, yeah, I guess they are commercials. But he'll mention his sponsors for about 5 minutes, That's the problem I have is, I'm like, man, I wish you could have used that 5 minutes for more of the podcast, because I really would love to have heard more of it, Because it was really fascinating. It's really fascinating, interesting. He does do his research. And apparently, I guess he's a writer. And actually, maybe I'll check out, his name is Aaron Mankey? I think his name was. But I was thinking, oh wow, that might be interesting to check out what he's written. Because if it's anything like the podcast, it must be fairly well written. So, anyway, that's something I've been listening to. It was actually pretty decent. I recommend you check it out if you want. And there's seems to be a lot of episodes at this point. He's been doing it for a few years. So, one, he's regular. And two, there's a lot of backlog of episodes you can listen to. So that's pretty cool. Okay, alright, I'm getting on past 50 minutes. I figured this would be exactly right. Okay, so I'm going to end this here, and thank you for joining me on Bunnysays. And please join me again next time, when we'll go into the nether. So, goodbye for now.